What is going on YouTube, and welcome to a voiceover video of this one of the best arms workouts that I've ever had actually. Just from today we did biceps and triceps, so full arm workout, and the whole point of this video is I'm just going to commentate over the clips, one clip of each exercise that we did, and give you kind of like my thoughts on it, what I was trying to do and achieve, and hopefully it gives you some ideas so you can do it in your next workouts as well. So jumping into the first one here, I'm actually going to have a video coming up. It might even be before this I've uploaded or right after, but it's going to properly explain what I'm doing here, because this is one of the best biceps exercises you can do and no one ever does it. Okay, so that first one I'll be looking at for that video, but I did 10 to 12 reps, and the whole idea of it was to just get a crazy pump, first exercise rather than halfway through your workout. We then moved on to the I guess you call incline dumbbells, and I've just got both my wrists turned flat so I can get a proper squeeze at the top, and I try and keep tension on the all the way to the bottom and right up, and squeeze at the top, again making sure to keep the pump as skin splitting as possible and really make this workout a good one. The third exercise we moved on to was, I don't even know what you call this exercise, we just wanted to do some type of rock hammer movement to build up the brachialis and the forearms, because a lot of people neglect having their wrists up and down. That's what I mean by rock hammer. They kind of neglect exercises like that, so we always make sure we chuck in something, either like with dumbbells or this little bar here is super good. Now there's no clip of it, but I actually did 4 sets of every exercise, and with that one specifically I supersetted with some flat bar cable curls, but we didn't get any clips of that. The fourth exercise, I guess you'll call it, if you count the superset as one just total itself, was, instead of doing like sitting on a bench and doing just normal curls on the inside of your knee, we like to do it on this very steep preacher curl, and that just lets you really extend and contract the muscle fully. Again, 8 to 12 reps on this one, and if you look at the speed of lots of the reps we've done today, this one specifically, you'll see I right now pause at the bottom all the way up to the top, squeeze and pause at the top, consistently doing that, really making sure that the muscle is doing all the work. So pausing really helps with that, because you take out some of the like the reflexes. I think your ligaments and things can help with it. If you just you gotta remember, you're lifting the weight, you're not moving it. That's a saying that I always go by, and it really makes sense, even though it kind of doesn't when you say it, but you get what I mean. And then I think this was, it was indeed the last bicep movement of the day. 4 sets of every exercise. We did get quite a bit of volume in, and we hadn't even done tricep yet, so this one was nice and controlled rope pull-ups. So I don't normally feel these too much if I was just to chuck on some heavy weight and squeeze and stuff. As hard as I try and squeeze, I really don't get a really good contraction. So just like with the other exercises that I've done, in this one we pause at the bottom and pause at the top, really squeezing, and this just really helps make them work that bit harder. And then I just finished off by chucking a few in there quickly, and that takes us into triceps. So I actually supersetted, because there's 2 of us working together, I actually supersetted the pull-ups with the pull-downs right here. You'll just see it in 2 different clips. Just know that I did 4 sets of pull-ups, and in between those 4 sets I did 4 sets of pull downs, if that makes sense. Pull up, pull down, pull up, pull down, like that. So this is one of them, just to make sure that the the elbow has enough fluid in it, so it's nice, and as you'll see, there's not much weight on there. It's just really a kind of a warm-up technique. We don't want to be wrecking our elbows at all. We want to make sure they stay as healthy as possible. Moving on though to the first proper exercise, we have the, I guess you call it like a cable kind of skull crusher movement. We didn't actually want to do proper skull crushers. because the whole goal of today wasn't really to go heavy, which is what you normally do the exercise for. Today was more about just getting really good contractions, filling up the muscle with as much blood as possible, going for that sick pump that we all wanted, or that we all want, without actually taking any supplements for that. I really smacked myself in the head, so make sure you don't do that. This is also another movement right here that we've never done before. I mean, we've done the preacher cable curl for biceps before a few times, but this one right here, using the bench and cable for triceps, we had never done. Thought we would try it out, and it actually turned out to be super effective. So, as well as be looking out for the bicep one, be looking out for this video coming out. Could be before this actual upload or shortly after it. So be looking out for it. I'm going to properly go over and explain how to perform this movement. But it is actually really good, it turns out, which was very surprising. And again, just getting a few in there to really make sure the muscle stays fully pumped as possible. So after the kind of slow controlled movements, we still wanted to make sure that we got in some form of like compound heavy movement for the tricep. So we felt as though the inclined close grip press would be a really good choice for that one, and it turned out to be actually really effective, especially since, as you can see, I'm wearing wrist straps. This is the first time we'd ever trained with them, and it just helps so much. I'm really looking forward to chest trying these out, but the whole idea for this exercise is to, again, keep the triceps probably 45 degrees like you're doing chest, or a little bit in more, and just bring your grip in slightly closer, right at your shoulders is really good. The last exercise, or exercises, for the whole workout was a superset. I'm just going to fast forward the clip here and show you we did kickbacks, about 10 to 12 each arm, and then come over and supersetted with the cable push down, just really keep the tension constant the whole way through, really squeeze at the bottom, and make the triceps fully contract and stretch that one last time. And this is always a really good finisher for the triceps, as well as rope, but we'd already done that. So that's going to wrap this workout up, or voiceover I guess you'd call it. Thanks heaps for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.